You are listening to Maximum Pew Pew, an actual play RPG podcast. Maximum Pew Pew follows continuous storylines and are meant to be enjoyed from the beginning. This episode follows the Dead Sons storyline and may contain spoilers for the Dead Sons adventure path published by Paizo Incorporated. The following segments may contain mature themes and adult language. In this episode, the party continues their invasion of the Temple Found.
Hello? Have I reached you? Yes, I can feel I have. Excuse my intrusion into your broadcast. It has been some months since the strange gods called us out here, my friend. We are huddled together in the mud hut, listening to their many voices. We are waiting for you to join our fold, lovely listener. They have told me to contact you because you have special ears. Only yesterday we brought down a wild pig, so we could fashion this ham radio. The strange gods miss you, dearest. Please listen to them sing. If you do not hear them on the wind, you can find their podcasts anywhere. Audible glimpses into their many dreams and the wonderful games they play. So please, come home, listener. Come home to the strange gods.
You have pretty much explored this bottom area. There's a conference room there in the southeast. There's like a little office there in the northeast. The northwest looks like a break room. The table and a couple of chairs. But like I said, the scavenger slime pretty much accumulated anything of value down here.
All right. Well, there's a staircase here on this one side of the room, out through this door.
There is a staircase.
Let's do that.
Okay. So, if you take the staircase, it is going to, pretty lengthy staircase. It will take you to the map sort of below. There is a doorway that kind of matches. Yeah, it'll be that staircase with that doorway right there.
Is this going up or down?
You're going... It's not clear.
We're going directionally.
We're going up. We
Okay.
have to go up.
All right.
You're going up.
Okay.
And this actually takes you to what would be considered like the ground level.
Gotcha. Okay.
So not B. You were in B1
okay.
and now you're at G.
Now. The level we were on is one of those things like you see in the city where they like cut down into the dirt so that there are actual windows on the south side of the basement level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So you were in B1 and now you're at G.
Okay.
So you...
Perception 19. Do I hear anything on the opposite side of this?
That's
door?
a excellent question. Let's find out.
Oh, that's a bad roll.
I'll
21
have to,
perception.
I will get
I
there
don't think
in
we
a
can all
moment.
stack up on the door.
Oh, fair.
What?
I mean, two of us probably could.
2 medium creatures and heavy armor. Yeah, we can squeeze in.
Yeah, I mean, we can squeeze in. Hey, here the
The room
really like
description
each other.
doesn't match what I'm seeing on the map right now. Okay.
I don't want to
So
make judgment calls, but Maia, you could do better.
the
I know.
perception checks.
Maybe she can't.
You, Zenka, I'd be more interested in your
I am wanted in
perception
this
check.
universe.
12.
You have
By
the posters
police,
to
not
prove
by
it.
people. Right? Yeah.
Zenka, there's nothing in this hallway. Everybody takes a look. There's nothing in this hallway. And it looks like over on the south there, it's kind of like big loading dock type area with like the big shutter doors or whatever. And while nobody can see anything, Zenka feels something in like the southern area back there.
Feels how?
Do you believe in a thing
The
called love?
vibration of something heavy. And it's not a rhythmic vibration like an engine. It's like footsteps, like heavy, heavy footfalls.
The funny thing about that
There's a critter.
is that with my armor mod, if it produces body heat, I can see it. If it gives off heat, I can see it.
Cool.
All right. Does my
It's
infrared
useful.
stuff come into play
What?
here?
Yeah, it does.
What type of range?
60 feet.
60 feet. As you were going up that staircase, there was something like you've seen like the heat signatures on most living things with this, armor modification. And the heat signature on this thing is just it's like a pure white blob.
Okay.
Like the color scale is having to calibrate so that it can actually give like different color gradients to give you an idea of what temperature this thing actually is. But to describe it in one word, it's intense. There's something intensely hot. The funny thing is, as you're collaborating with Zenka and you're saying that there's something very large and hot, kind of close to the stairwell, Zenka swears up and down that there is something heavy on the far end of the room.
Say between the both of you, I believe you.
Like south. Yeah, so that room right there is where you're seeing this stuff. But you're both detecting two very different things in two very different areas. And you only see the one real heat signature.
Well, that seems weird. What do you think it is?
I'm not sure.
Does anyone have a mysticism?
Let's go look
Is there
at it.
anything that rings a bell?
I can try roll a mysticism, but I don't know if I have enough info to go on.
Something that's two things that are invisible that give off heat?
Well, they're not invisible. You just
Jesus.
haven't gone in that room yet.
21 mysticism.
You really don't have enough
Fair
information
enough.
to go off of.
Apologies.
Well, that's fine. There's something big here and there's something big
No,
here.
okay, sorry. Both of them are in that room right there. Both of the things that appear to be separate, the two of you are sensing.
Are these windows?
They're like big shuttered doors
they're
for like a
doors.
loading dock. And they're closed right now.
Well, let's open that door.
You want to open the door?
Let's
All right.
open this door and try to sneak in.
Open
But these are closed.
Correct. That's the
We'll
best
hide behind
I can.
the other door.
Well, I'm saying if they're out on the loading dock, we can just keep these doors closed if we
So-
can sneak past them.
So you open the door. The southern half of the spacious chamber
we
is divided
murder
into two
here? We don't
metal
sneak.
containers that stretch up to brush the ceiling. Large corrugated doors on the containers' fronts have been painted with crude symbols. On the eastern end of this room is an unmarked door, while the area opens into a hallway to the west.
Okay, so I roll 1 on stealth, which gives me a -1 with my armor check penalty. Which means that I basically open this door, trip through the door, bang against the wall, cuss out really loud, accidentally fire my gun, and then I go, shh, be quiet. Yeah.
You
Oh,
are
let's just look
the
at him.
worst at this.
Yeah, because -1 is like anti-stealth.
You were less than stealthy.
And my internal speakers pick up on the giant rip fart I just did. So
I don't think Galarian heard you. You might try a little louder. That might be the only place.
Well, we don't know where it is, so.
So yeah, like everybody.
It almost heard you anyways.
Sam,
almost
where
heard
the
me
hell
anyways.
are we?
Yeah, we're gonna need 4 of these.
My
And I go,
favorite.
and I go, God, guys, learn to be more stealthy. Get good.
So we need to color code these a little bit.
Sounds like you need a role model.
I've seen what you do with when you're a role model. Murderzilla. If you have a permanent marker, I can just write like 1, 2, 3, 4 on them.
I think color coding is actually going to be.
Whatever.
I appreciate it. Cool. This will be good enough. So,
Just randomly 4 different elementals. Here, have a fire, and an air, a water, and an earth.
Oh, boy.
So the door opens to reveal 4 random elementals.
What's a two? What's a two elemental?
It's gray for earth.
Oh.
And that's a rain cloud for water, and that's a fire, and that's white for air. And that's where you all had ended up. And you revealed and angered 4 large elementals in this room. The shutters are now open, allowing for easy access for these things to come at you.
Can you shut the door? Just shut the door.
Yeah, can't you remote hack it?
Sure. I think I can actually like lock it for at least a round, like, but you know, it's whatever you guys think.
Why are these elementals cooperating with each other? I thought certain elementals hated other elementals. I don't know.
You're not wrong.
They heard us calling the elemental downstairs garbage, and now they're pissed.
Don't associate us with...
We are not associated with that garbage elemental.
We are not garbage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And neither was she. We loved her.
All right. Maia, what's your initiative?
Oh, might help if I roll that.
Yeah, maybe.
20.
20.
Oh, we're rolling things.
Cyna.
16.
Disappointing.
Zenka.
21.
Ion.
15.
That ability module has like changed my life, giving me the extra dexterity.
They're nice.
I might actually be able to hit things now.
I have faith in you.
About right.
Looks it.
Elementals with their dexterity.
Especially a fire elemental, and it's +7. So, Cyna, prognosticating the contents of this room, discovers that there are 4 large elementals in this room. How they came in here, who knows? Read Dead Son's Book 4 for more information. But they all look pretty upset.
The mystic who summoned all these was really proud of themselves.
Tongues, go home.
I'm sure they were. So first it's going to be the fire elemental. So the fire elemental is going to come through that door and go towards Ion. It has a reach of 10 feet, so it doesn't have to get too close. Ion, could you move? Yeah, like 10 feet to Ion. Sure. It will attempt to, and it's fast. Oh my goodness, it's fast. It's going to attempt to slam Ion. Does a 19 hit your KAC? I know, that's a joke.
No.
I saw the damage type and got confused because it was both bludgeoning and fire.
So yeah, and then I think
I'm guessing it's the
KAC,
kinetic. Yeah. It took a second. The air elemental will go next. Its speed. Oh, it's got 100-foot fly speed. Yeah, it's going to fly around, try to get to you as well. It will. Let's see here. It'll attempt to slam you. That's a 22 kinetic.
No.
Nope. Okay. Zenka, it's getting elemental in here.
It's getting elemental in here.
That keeps you out of their reach and puts you in the room.
It does.
That is 15 feet of movement.
May I make a check to know something about elementals?
Is there one elementals in general?
There's one thing in specific that I am looking for.
Make me a mysticism check.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes. That's, to be specific, a 35.
Oh gosh, yeah. Let's. What do you? With that roll,
What elementals are resistant to electricity?
Storm elementals.
so none of them are resistant or immune to electricity.
Okay, cool. That's all I need to know.
Now,
Everything
I'll
else
tell
is
you,
not.
elemental immunities.
Everything else is...
They are immune to bleed, critical hits, paralysis, poison, sleep effects, stunning, and they cannot be flanked.
That's fine.
But none of these.
right.
None of these are storm elementals, so you're in the clear.
I am good. So we're going to try the Arcing Surge, and I'm going to try to shoot it at this one, which is the air elemental, and I don't have a good line that would affect everybody.
Well, doesn't it jump from one to the other? Because the fire could jump back to the one still in the room.
It's a line effect. I choose where the line effect starts.
Oh, okay.
Because it's what I'm hitting. So I can start it where I hit the air elemental, but I've still got to draw a line.
You could delay
I can do that
until
too.
they cluster more,
I can also do that.
and then
I've already moved, so I'll ready the action for more of them to get in here.
okay.
Then I'm just going to shoot lightning into everybody's life.
Okay.
Into everybody's life.
Look at Zenka becoming the electrician. I love it.
You
So,
lightening up
Zenka's-
my life.
So you're readying or you're holding?
Readying
I'm
to
readying
cast a
an
spell.
action.
Okay, readying. Okay. Maya, it's your turn.
Okay.
Real crowded up in here.
1 second. Yep, I'm gonna have
We're
to
going
get
to
a
the
new
Big
character
Clive
sheet.
school of becoming an electrician.
I
Why does everything hurt?
I suppose I'm gonna scan the white one since I can actually see it.
Okay.
And shoot it.
All right. That is the air elemental.
It's not got any weird resistances against arrows, does it?
You know.
Anything with air in the title. It's like orcish weapon proficiency. What if I grab the sorcerer?
Oh. We're gonna figure out how this all works with using brute force and ignorance.
28k AC.
On the air elemental,
Yeah.
that hits.
The two most powerful forces in the universe.
It's one of my favorite lines from Big Clive. It's so much. That and the vice of knowledge.
I will replace this one
just-
since the other one rolled a 10. It's a 4.
It's
So
4. It can't be higher than 4.
no. So no, when I replace, I basically like get
He can
to
add the
what-
difference.
right, So
Okay.
anything less than half of the die, it would.
Oh, I misunderstood. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, that's not getting like replaced. It's like getting better. So 2 plus. So instead, I do 6 damage instead
Gotcha,
of 4.
carry on.
Yeah.
Okay.
All good.
So 16 plus my level, so 25 damage.
On the air elemental.
Yep. Eat arrows.
Excuse me.
What's it take to reload? Is that a move action?
Yes.
I have one more shot, so I don't have to worry about it until like further down. but-
It's the water elemental's turn.
Oh no, they're gonna have to go the long way around.
I can go
Yeah,
through each
it's
I guess I can.
well, not really. Ion, if you could kindly move the water elemental 40 feet the long way, like towards you all, and sort of favoring that north wall. It doesn't really want to get close to the fire elemental.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's probably sufficient. Yeah.
There's a line if you want to.
There is.
You want to?
I think that's what you were looking for.
Yeah, because I don't see a way for that other one to get in there to
Okay.
also be in a line.
All right.
Although I
So
could be wrong. But we'll do that one.
No, he readied
Right.
an action.
Yeah.
yes.
Now I still have to actually make an attack. and
Doesn't
hit.
reset his initiative, delaying this.
Starfinder does it different.
Okay. So I still have to like hit it. But
I thought it put it right ahead of him. Right ahead of the trigger.
Delaying lets you choose your new initiative.
Yeah, but readying puts you right ahead of the thing that triggers it.
All right,
somebody
let's
look,
just
I'm worrying about
Actually,
Move
you
on.
might be right.
move on.
You might be right.
I will book race.
That's what I'm ruling it right now, because that seems a bit more fair. Okay, Zenka, you're going to light them up.
That is a 25 to hit the fire elemental's EAC.
25 will hit the fire elemental's EAC.
Okay, cool. So we're going to start a line from it, go through the other two. I need all three of them to make me reflex saves.
Okay. The fire elemental has a 10.
Also, the fire elemental is going to take damage from my gun because I have to shoot the gun to do this.
The air elemental rolled a 1. The water elemental has a 17.
Okay, let me look here real quick. You are looking for a 20.
They all failed.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So the fire elemental first is going to take 7 points of electricity damage from the gun itself.
Okay.
That is going to arc 2, I believe. 2 points. So the air elemental will take 2 points. No, first arc.
That's on a crit, isn't it?
No, it's
that's the special.
yeah, 1d6. So
Oh yeah, you're using perilous.
I am.
Okay.
So that is 5 electricity on the air elemental,
Okay.
and then they are all going to take 10d6 electricity from that.
Ooh.
You know what? Fuck it. Debug spell.
Ooh.
So it's 33 plus a d6, which is 2, so 35.
35.
Also, I should probably rest at some point, but I didn't. We'll deal with that later.
Mm.
We took a long rest, didn't we?
Before I did not.
No, everyone did.
Yeah, like
When
at the
this
end
session
of...
began, everybody
Well,
took
yes,
a
at the
long
beginning,
rest.
but then I got hit, and then I just kept going.
Oh,
'cause
you
I'm
need
like,
a
I'm
10
gonna
minute.
save. I'm gonna save the resolve for debugging spells.
Okay,
All right.
I follow now.
It's all good.
Your lightning does a very large number on the 3 existing elementals that are up in your grill.
And Jared is correct on the initiative. It works like Pathfinder, but it's worded better.
Okay, that's
Ion,
fine.
it's
It's all
your
good.
turn. That air elemental looks to be in very terrible shape.
That's fine.
just call me the electric.
Okay, once per creature.
Zenka,
I'm gonna
Make
guard
sure I
and
like that.
step.
It makes
I
me
mean, he'll
happy.
get the air elemental still get an attack of opportunity, but the fire elemental will not.
Okay, the air elemental will attempt that. With a 19 on the die, that's a 34 kinetic.
34 kinetic will hit me.
Okay, you'll take 11 bludgeoning damage as you were buffeted by some hard air. Or perhaps the detritus that this thing has collected.
Is his KAC under 34?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So he can eat 18 damage.
On the air elemental?
Yeah.
Okay. The air elemental is no more.
Oh, he went out.
Yep.
Which air elemental is dead?
The white one.
Okay.
So the
That's effective.
as the round goes through what little bit of mass this actual elemental has, the air kind of dissipates in almost a small explosion. You can see the water ripple. You can see the fire elemental's flames kind of like almost like blowing a candle out on a birthday cake. But a trick candle, because the flames don't really go out.
It's the best birthday cake.
Yep. But,
Dead elemental cake.
You do get rid of it.
It's anything anymore.
The earth elemental is next. It is going to...
Did I get a turn?
No, you did not. I apologize. Because the whole Zenka thing, I got confused there.
I'm sorry.
Cyna, is your turn.
That's fine. I mean, I don't need a turn. Everybody else has this under control.
She takes a nap.
She begins
Finally,
her
you guys learned how to
10-minute
fight.
rest.
Yeah, right.
She spends a resolve to get a 10-minute breather.
This might not be important, but you spend the resolve at the end of your 10-minute rest.
That's good info, because... All right, so...
It's actually really good info, because what if you were interrupted?
Right.
You don't spend the resolve until the end of your 10-minute rest. I believe.
Okay. So I'm just going to stay where I am, and I guess use Maia for cover, and make a trick attack against the water elemental.
Okay.
Because we know sound travels well underwater.
It does.
And that's going to be a 30 energy to hit.
Oh, yes.
And
It's assumed that you'd use the resolve at the end of the 10 minutes, because if you're interrupted, you don't regain your stamina and you don't lose the resolve point.
that'll be 30 sonic.
Nice.
30 sonic on the water.
Yep.
Damn, I love it.
Pew.
Does sound affect water like that?
It does when it's that powerful.
Now is the Earth Elemental's turn. Its movement is... move it 40 feet, but it can go through the wall because it basically has Earth Glide.
It does have Earth Glide.
Yeah.
They know basically about it.
You
It
said
did.
30 feet?
40 total, but that'll be a double move for it. Okay.
And it's right
Oh, look
here.
at them
That'd
lining
be
themselves up
1,
again.
2,
It's like
3,
an elemental conga
4.
line.
Okay,
So in the Earth Elemental's defense, it didn't see what
we'll
happened.
do this again.
And now everyone's like...
Oh, it's got 10-foot reach, so it doesn't have to get that close.
That would make it move its more speed and also puts more people in its threat.
Okay.
That's fine with me. It is the healthiest.
I can help. I can keep the rest of the party safe. I have the hit points. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to be honest.
It is
hell,
the
Sarah.
fire elemental's turn. It will... does it have...
When Ion gets randomly religious, it just confuses poor
Ion
Cyna so
is
much.
this like beautiful dichotomy.
It's going to hold.
It's like he's bipolar, but he goes between these two states of like murder hobo and pious religious person, and it's like this weird split.
Yeah, it's like Mr. Rogers, but every now and then he pulls out an assault rifle and shoots it in the air.
Won't you be my neighbor?
So
You
the fire,
deserved that because you're a horrible person.
so the fire
so
elemental
we're clear.
hangs out for a while. Maia, it's your turn.
You know, let's see.
No, it's not Mr. Rogers. It's Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
Oh, there you go.
But instead of the paint, he uses the blood of his enemies.
It's a happy little blood right over here.
Happy little tree made of blood.
This tree is made of
I'm not
rebar.
like I don't like eat babies or some shit. You make me sound like Hannibal Lecter over here.
Trying to decide what I want to do here.
Well, I mean, you could say, no, I would never eat a baby, but we would all think you do because of the way you say things.
I'm gonna scan the water elemental and just ignore what you guys are saying.
That's fair.
So the water elemental is going to get scanned. The water elemental is in bad shape, just to
Good.
help clarify.
So 29 kinetic.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Let's unload some more arrows. So 22 damage.
22 minus 5 is 17. That is going to be enough to make this water elemental. Basically, it's like the it's like that one guy in X-Men that's like slowly
Wait, am I
becoming the
in
water
threat on
mutant.
the Earth
Right.
And just like becomes a puddle.
Would be.
It just lost all
So
surface
the Earth
tension.
elemental should
Yes.
probably get an attack on me if I'm in threat.
Which one? The Earth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is
the Earth elemental will attempt that. Actually makes a good attempt. The 31 hit your kinetic.
Actually, yes.
Okay. That is 15 bludgeoning damage. It was a big, soily punch. It hits you.
Luckily, they hit like little
Oh, that's
babies.
hit points. Let's go over here.
The fire elemental still can't do jack because it's all blocked up. Zenka, it's your turn.
It can go around.
You're
right. It couldn't get in.
2 elementals remain: the earth and the fire.
Did we just encounter like what is isn't there a band like Earth, Wind and Fire or something like
very
that?
close.
Were they playing music when we came in?
It's a jam session.
Yeah, right.
And you interrupted it.
They were just hanging
with your
out like
unceremonious
being,
entrance.
They were playing in the garage, practicing.
That's what I'm pretty sure we just interrupted like a forming band's garage jam session.
Okay. Yeah.
We were just all like, they must be evil, blah 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 blah, and started killing them.
We
the drummer.
can't afford we can't afford a real practice space, so we're just going to use this loading dock.
That's horrible.
And then we showed up, and we were all like,
monsters.
We are.
We're just all like, we don't know what you are. Blah 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 blah.
Okay, so quick question.
Yeah.
Am I in the Earth Elemental's reach?
It's already taken an attack of opportunity.
Huh?
It is already.
Oh, so it can't do another one.
It doesn't have another reaction.
Because there's no way to do that in Starfinder. Okay, cool. I'm going to cast again, but I'm going to use a different spell because I don't want to use up all my arcing surges. So we'll use Overheat this time, which does fire damage.
Ooh.
So we're going to hit the fire elemental with the electricity weapon, and then do the cone from it to hit the earth elemental.
Sneaky.
I like it. Okay, I still have to roll a hit though.
Yeah.
Because I got to shoot it. Okay. Oh fuck.
I feel like this is where Technomancer comes online because that feels so awesome. And
so remember how we said that crit effect we're never going to get to see?
Uh-huh.
That fire elemental cannot move.
Okay.
It's anchored.
All right.
Because I just crit.
Okay.
I don't know if the crit. I don't know if the crit effect.
So I don't think they can be crit.
I don't know if the effect would mean.
I think that's what it means.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think
Wait.
it's...
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are immune to critical hits.
Damn it. Well,
you
okay.
still hit though.
Okay, so it is still going to be a hit. Okay, let me roll some damage on that real quick. He's going to take 10 electricity damage.
Okay.
Damn. Okay. We're going to arc onto the earth elemental, 5 electricity damage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then overheat is 2d8. So it's not a lot of damage, but it's some damage. I'm a debug that one. So,
is there a save?
There is. There is. It's a reflex save DC 18 because it's a lower level
It
spell.
got a 25. So
Okay,
it's going to take,
gonna
5
take half
electricity.
damage. Yeah, that is just from the
the arcing
arc.
of the gun.
This one, give me a moment. Okay, it's going to take 8 fire damage.
Okay. That's after halving.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 13 total.
I rolled 16 on 2d8
That's the best you could
after
hope for.
the debug.
It's a good debug.
I'm getting my mileage out of that ability.
Cyna, 2 elementals remaining. The fire elemental certainly the one worst for wear.
All right. I'll continue to hide behind Maia and shoot another trick attack at that earth elemental.
Pew pew.
Indeed, that's a poor roll.
These are poor creatures.
Yeah, but
They
are
really
they?
are.
But are they 16 poor energy?
Flat-footed?
Assume. Well, yeah.
Yes. They are that poor.
All right.
Flat-footed, their EAC is 15.
Good. Well, they're flat-footed for everybody. Or this one is again. 25 Sonic.
25.
Not nearly as good.
But it does the trick. What? They can't talk to each other. It's funny. Ion, it's your turn.
It was a jam band.
No talking, only playing.
You just drop some flay leaf in the fire elemental so everybody could breathe it, and just started
Let's have a real good
playing.
time.
Does a 30 hit the...
Yes.
That's not...
They both have the same armor. The answer's yes. Which one are you hitting?
The earth elemental.
Earth elemental,
It's
okay.
more damaged, right?
Actually, the fire elemental's the more damaged of the two.
Okay, I'll shoot it. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, you're hitting the fire elemental?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care.
To clarify.
19.
19?
And then...
Is that the breaching gun?
Yeah.
Okay. 19, 14.
And then I will... I'll just walk by this guy all casual like.
The earth elemental?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're loud because it already took its attack
I know.
opportunity.
That's why I did it.
Okay.
Look at you all being all slow.
Just for clarification,
I was like, oh, look how slow you are. You so cute. Ta-ta now.
just for clarification, the anchoring absolutely does not work because it is part of the critical hit.
Okay. The earth elemental is
That's what we thought it was
upset
going
at
to
this
be.
slight and will actually pursue you, Ion. So, and it's got 10
he's-
foot
He's all
reach.
like, oh, no, you didn't.
Walk by me, will you?
It will attempt to slam into you. That is a 30 kinetic.
That do slam into me.
13 bludgeoning.
That do quite a bit slam in.
You know what the funny thing about that is?
That would hurt. That would hurt so much. That's a good way to ruin the weekend.
You said 13?
13, yeah.
I'd literally just have to stand here for several rounds in order for this thing to even get past my stamina. Like, I don't even care. Like,
It's the fire elemental's turn. It can actually sneak in there. And who's the yellow armor? Is that Maia?
Yep.
That's as
Yep.
good a target as any.
Burn me.
It will attempt to slam into you, Maia. Does a 27 hit your kinetic?
Ah, right on the money.
Right on the money.
So sad.
So you're going to take 8 bludgeoning and 7 fire damage.
Okay. I have DR that I forgot about because of
Okay.
deflective reinforcement. So, how much was the
It's
bludgeoning?
8 bludgeoning.
So I take 3 bludgeoning and then 7 fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can move the fire elemental within 10 of Maia. Cool. Maia, it is...
because that's a corner.
Okay. Maia, it's your
It
turn.
has an intelligence score, right?
It's not a hyphen.
All right. Well, there we go.
Maia, it's your turn. 2 of these things still exist. The fire elemental is in really, really terrible shape.
Okay. What's the move action to equip another gun?
Yes.
Sorry.
It is a move action.
You,
It's a
you
move
just
action.
said it.
Okay, then I'm going to equip my Red Star Plasma because it's a line weapon and I'm going to hit both of them. Right? That's fair?
Yeah.
Right? That's a...
Yeah.
Yeah. Red Star Plasma
Okay.
does fire.
Hey, guys. It's okay. It also does electricity.
Yeah. I'm
Like,
just,
It'll
hey,
take
guys,
half
I
that
just-
damage.
It's like, I just found this thing. Bam!
It's still got the goo dripping off of it from the
That's
bug.
right.
From the
it'll
garbage
attempt an attack
elemental.
of opportunity.
Right.
That's a 20 kinetic, so it's probably
No.
going to hit you. Okay, so proceed.
Now, does that trigger my electrostatic field if he
It
misses?
has to hit you.
It has to actually hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but it hit you a second ago. So how much damage would it have
Oh,
taken?
1d6. I wasn't even thinking about that.
And that's electricity.
5 damage.
5 electricity?
Yeah.
So as you hit it, it's actually a sufficient amount of electricity damage
Oh.
to make this thing extinguish.
LOL. That changes my decision to use a move action to equip the plasma rifle, and I'm going to use my move action to just reload my crossbow.
Okay. So the fire elemental is now no more.
And then I'm gonna shoot him with
Shoot
the
the
crossbow.
earth. Okay.
Yeah. So, only 21.
21 is sufficient.
Oh, okay. Well, even better. I'll re-roll that. So 17, 26 damage.
6 minus 5 is 21. Not all of it goes through, but a significant amount of it does. Zenka.
Okay, so the fire elemental's gone and we just have the earth elemental.
This is correct.
Okay, cool. I'm guessing I'm fine with not re-rolling this. I'm guessing a 12 is not going to hit its EAC.
That will miss.
Okay.
Cyna.
That was a caustic
All right,
conversion.
let's trick attack this.
Okay.
I tried to throw acid at
And
it.
It happens.
my die roll 16. That'll hit.
Yes, it will.
I rolled a 2.
Not a 1.
It still didn't hit.
We at least had to go into the question and answer phase. Where,
I had to ask.
33 Sonic.
33 Sonic is going to be sufficient to turn this earth elemental into rubble.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll is dead now because you killed this band.
It's all right. We don't need Space-Pfish.
So now this area is clear.
I used low-level spells.
Are you sure?
I did.
Congrats.
You didn't give me the finger element.
Did I not?
No.
Who did I give it to?
No, you
Your book?
absolutely did.
Okay.
You gave it to me, and I gave it to him, and he just forgot.
No, this is something different.
Okay.
That's fair. I'm going to
So
get something to drink.
okay.
And I think it is time I will go ahead and take that 10-minute rest.
Yeah, because right here is a good area to
Stamina
kind of search.
reset.
Yeah, we'll search.
There are a couple of containers here.
I'm running through my resolve pretty quick.
They appear to be filled with like unfinished prototypes.
Prototypes of what? Yeah.
Just like stuff that you would expect from like a tech equipment. Like imagine like 3-stage devolved from like Alphabet and Google, like the stuff that they might work on and then like mothball.
Okay, some random in-house just cool thing they wanted to work on.
Yeah, and then like they put it away for a while and then that person hasn't worked here anymore, so nobody knows what it does, so it's just kind of still here because technically it belongs to them.
Yeah, they have a
Did
patent.
they not work here anymore because their species is extinct, aka de-evolved?
Well, I mean, we're talking, again, I'm going to liken this to like Google or Alphabet, where anything
Okay.
you do on their time is considered theirs, but they really don't know what to do with it, and then the person leaves.
But they can't.
and therefore,
Right. They're not
Right,
going to let go of it.
right, but they can't really do much with it either.
It's like the field trip app that somebody's waiting to turn into Niantic.
Yeah. So there are some strange paintings on these doors, and I know that Maia has the cultures check to be able to recognize that these appear to be warnings.
Yikes,
Telling
what kind of
people
warnings?
that there's creatures in that room.
Danger. This one says danger, fire, and this one says danger, air. And this one's a concert poster.
Yep. So that's kind of what was going on there. You may make a perception check as you look around to see if there's anything interesting from these prototypes.
Well, if Zenka's resting, that sounds like take 20 material.
Well, Zenka rests for 10 minutes, so do you want to search for 20?
Well, it's a move action to search, right?
I'll wait until Zenka is done resting, and then I'll be like, oh shit, I should rest too. And then I'll rest.
So if you want to take 20.
Well, I mean, if we're really thorough, that's going to be a 37 perception.
37.
Exact same perception if we're being thorough.
So Cyna finds a device, and it looks like it slips over the head as kind of like a pair of goggles. The only unusual thing about it is it actually has a third eye hole at the top, because the Kish have three eyes.
Right.
Glasses.
So,
kind of.
what would you like to do?
I want to put it on and play with it.
You want to put it on and play with it. So you take this visor, like this set of goggles, and you situate it on your head, and it kind of fits these two eyes pretty well, but then you've got the third eye that you actually don't have. Make me a fortitude save.
Holy crap.
It's not a fear effect.
No. I should get a -2 if it's versus curiosity. It's going to be 25 because I rolled near max.
25. I would liken it to the reaction some people might have the first time they use an Oculus Rift for 2 minutes, where you can feel the twinges of a headache. Like, your eyes and your brain are kind of fighting right now to try to parse it, because this was designed for somebody with 3 eyes, and you are using it with 2 eyes. So there's something weird going on. You can't quite put it into words, but it is on the verge of giving you a migraine. Okay. And you decided it was probably in your best interest to take these off and maybe modify them to work with your...
Can I tell what they do?
Yeah, a engineering check will be able to identify what these do. You played with them a little bit, and it allowed you to kind of look through the walls, but like it was a strain.
Okay.
Like it was, so these are...
oh, yeah, that's going to be a 31 engineering.
Yeah.
No, it's 29, sorry.
It's a set of X-ray visors, but they require modification in order to actually work them.
They're goggles of reconnaissance.
No, it's actually an X-ray visor from the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, cool, I can see through people. Oh, nope, taking this off. Ow.
So it's arguable what could have potentially caused the headache, but you imagine biologically it's because the third eye processing.
Right.
It's just how the vision works. But
here, Zenka, I mean, you could make this work, but we don't have 3 eyes.
Right. I can cut off the third eye.
Yeah, basically.
Maybe you can.
What's your
for a bunch of arrows back in town?
What's your engineering check?
20 plus 22.
Plus 22. Once you get back to some settlement or something, you can take 10 in an hour's worth of time, and you can modify those to work.
We can modify that.
For you bi-optical individuals at the table. So, okay. You've cleared those out. If you want to hand those down, I can clear that off the table to...
We'll just keep those in case there's more large creatures.
Sure. So you have cleared that out. What would you like to do next?
Looks like hallway leads into the main part of the building. Oh my god, it's hell. I mean a cubicle farm.
Let's search these 5 rooms.
Oh,
okay.
Wait, no. I was right the first time.
So, these nearly identical offices...
You're identical.
Have these nameplates that are attached to the wall outside of each office. And again, Maia's going to be able to read these because of...
She learned ancient dead language from outer space.
Yeah.
Each office has a small amount of artistic personal items within corporate guidelines.
If we get there.
Yeah, but...
interested in what?
The X-ray.
Oh, okay.
But Maia is able to read these, and it looks like nameplates. If you look inside of them, each of these rooms is actually contains a simple woven mat and several crude bowls coated with dried up paint.
Hold up, real quick.
Yeah.
The shock fusion seal turns half of your damage into electrical damage.
Correct.
So if I were to put that on an Alpheon artillery laser, it would effectively become an Alpheon artillery plasma cannon.
It wouldn't have the plasma subtype, but yeah, it would do the fire and electricity.
Effectively.
Without being plasma.
Now, what level is that
it's
plasma?
9.
In the shock
it's 8.
Okay, and the shock fusion will fit on it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it takes 24 hours to attune.
I didn't say I'm going to do it now.
Okay.
I'll get started now. Just here. We'll start waiting.
But I mean, like,
Plan on that later.
when we leave this, we're going to be all like on our ship for a long time with
Yeah.
a crap ton of UPBs and equipment we have to modify,
Right.
and
This
a
is
bored
just-
Mia, so Maia, whatever.
Yeah.
So
Whatever your name is, nerd.
yeah, get to doing nerd
Ina,
stuff.
Mina,
nerd.
Mina,
We've been
Maya,
adventuring
Mo.
for like months now.
Wait,
How
your
do you
name,
not know my
wait,
name?
your name isn't the nerdy one? Oh, huh? I'm sorry, I should have paid closer
I
attention.
thought that was a little weird. So
Praise Sarenrae.
Yeah, praise Sarenrae.
my B.
Yeah, you have a real name, praise Sarenrae.
So each of these, as Cyna has put it, cubicles, has a woven mat and bowls of dried up paint. The walls in these rooms are a confusing riot of colors and shapes. As a result, it looks like you've had like a dozen competing graffiti artists that keep like covering up each other's tags and have just used these walls as a medium for paint. And it's not like anything malicious or anything. It's just they're reusing the space.
Well, they're like mats here. This kind of feels almost like a monastery religious kind of thing. Or is it just crude?
Culture or mysticism, and it wouldn't take much. Like if you hit
That's okay. I don't have much.
if you hit a
With that roll, 14 culture.
okay. You feel like there's probably a similar exercise in the Shalanite temples where individuals can kind of
You just kind of sit in this
Meditate.
space, meditate,
Infinite
and do
canvas.
art.
meditate and kind of like just paint what they're feeling.
Just paint on the walls. Just fucking
Right.
paint on the walls.
Right. It kind of
what they're
feels
there
like
for.
that exercise, and that a lot of people have just they go in, nice, quiet, dark room, put their paint there, meditate, and then after they have some type of vision or something, paint what they're feeling, paint what they're seeing.
Okay, that's what I was getting out of this.
Yeah, but it feels very similar to like a Shalanite sort of meditation ritual. Let's see. Now, the southernmost office, if you go down the very south, there is the body of a Kish warrior here.
How far gone does this man look?
How far gone?
I'm acting more like a medical or something. How long has he been dead?
Is he like a little bit dead or mostly dead?
Oh, he's 100% dead. As far as length of time,
Medicine 31.
Jesus.
your medicine check knows that this happened sometime between when the cult of the Devourer left and when you all have arrived.
Okay.
No wonder they don't like outside.
Your medicine check will also be able to determine that when you check for cause of death, because it wasn't the cultists, so what could have happened? The body has the body's burned in a few places, and 2 of its limbs are clearly broken. But the cause of death is actually drowning.
You know what? Elementals.
Water elemental. Broken arms from the earth elemental, drowned by the water elemental.
But his hair looks fabulous from the air elemental.
He's rocking the Farrah Fawcett.
Yeah.
He looks like Shaggy mid-zoiks.
So the door to the north is normally the main entrance to this building. It's been barred from the inside, so if you wanted to take time to undo that hard
Escape
work.
route.
Oh,
Yes.
it's like that chain at the end of a Bethesda dungeon.
Yeah.
Now you
Oh,
can
yeah.
get back in if you want to. No, I don't.
How long would it take to unbar that door?
It would take a little bit of work, but it's certainly going to be easier from the inside than it is the outside.
Because, we recently did have a
I can help.
thing happen where an entire
We
building
did
came
have a
down on
load-bearing
us.
boss.
Yeah.
Well, you also had
That's fair.
We're a little paranoid about buildings.
you've also had several people take like 10-minute rests, so like you could.
Okay, yeah, let's
Work on
unbar that during the, because I don't need the 10-minute rest.
So you take the time to actually unbar that door, so it will provide you a quicker form of egress than the long way that you all took to get in here. The door of the south actually leads to a like a manufacturing area.
Like
and
a factory floor?
yeah, that quote goes beyond the scope of this adventure.
Okay.
So we won't go in there.
Well, I mean,
We'll
I'm
go
not
there later because that looks kind of cool.
Yep. But it looks like progress is going to be to the west. Before you go that direction, make me a perception check.
Natural one.
Brutal. I rolled an 18, so 18 plus 17. I can't math.
35?
5. Yep.
19.
Addition
5.
math too hard.
10.
Computer
Maya,
do math for me now.
Maia, this is actually very pertinent to you because you know the language. You, as you're kind of unloading stuff, and you're not being super loud about it, like it's not, you're just trying to work on that door, make it accessible from both sides. And as you're walking by the hallway to check on everybody else that's taking their break, you can hear in this far room what sounds like the old version of that Kish language. Like, so it's again like the vulgar Kishalane.
Yeah.
But you know enough of Kish to be able to realize that the only thing that's being stated is like a sort of vocalizations, like the same thing you would do with a dog, like a whistle or a, that type of thing.
Okay.
And like 1 or 2 word commands. And you hear a little shuffling. You hear, the equivalent of like praise. You also hear like Stern just kind of like repeating the same thing over and over and over again.
Who's a good dinosaur?
It would be a bit risky to go in there and check yourself, but
Right.
you do know
I'll
someone
not go
that
alone.
but you do know someone that is both sneaky and can speak vulgar Kishalane.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go and grab Cyna's ear.
All right. Well, the rest of her will activate that cloaking field and disappear down the hallway.
Title music for Dead Sons is provided by Overclocked Remix and created by CFX. Find more great game remixes at ocremix.com. Ambient music provided by Tabletop Audio. Original 10-minute ambiances and music for games and stories. Find out more at tabletopaudio.com.
Hello? Is anybody here?
Hold on, I'm coming. All right, I see you liked my bell over there.
Yeah, it's a nice bell. Do you have any games or something that we could play just to pass the time?
I think I've got exactly what you're looking for.
Missing Role Player Found brings you another odd adventure in Odd Doggies, where characters from our SAO campaign and a special guest from Lit Gaming Arena play a Dungeons and Doggies module in 5th edition. Join us every Sunday for the next part in this awesome adventure, up until we go back to Sword Art Online Odd this September.